Soon may the Wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the cows come home, we'll take our leave and go. Ahoy, mateos. Welcome to Rogue Mother Rising. Today is... Oh, we got a phone call. Hold on. Hello?
This call is being recorded.
Hello, this is Sleepless.
He had a seizure 2 weeks ago, but what he was experiencing was severe coughing. And the thing would stimulate, and he would severe cough. Like when we've swiped his magnet, it's set really high, and it makes him cough really hard. It was like that, but it would go on and on. Some of them would last for 10 minutes, and then they'd go for a while, and then it'd come back on. It's like it got onto some odd, weird cycle. Okay, well, we got that all in recording, didn't we?
What? Now what's...
Okay, so...
What is going
welcome
on?
to our channel.
Yeah.
I want to read out of that machine.
Okay, when we say Molly, can you...
Yeah, I'm not going to stress myself out of it now because you are feeling better, so...
Well, when we see her, May, can she send it to them?
Yes, we'll tell her, please send it to them because I really think something was out of whack with that machine.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so today is Tuesday the 24th, and our story is going to start on Thursday the 19th. Mm-hmm. So it was about... I don't know, about 4:45, 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
And I was getting ready to go lay down and watch some TV.
Mm-hmm.
And then what happened?
But I was coughing so bad I wanted...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pirate AJ Hook started coughing severely.
Yeah.
And I'm going to put in some clips.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Okay, I'm going to swipe it, okay?
Okay.
And it might make you it's really strong, okay?
It's doing it.
Okay. That's the strong one. It's going to be really strong.
Okay.
Yes, that's.
It's. I'm like, this is like.
Let's see if that reset it.
Okay. It's.
Okay, give it a minute. It takes a minute.
Okay. It's
still doing it.
Yes, and I need to.
I've been chilling for 45 seconds.
Yes, and I'm like.
Okay, let's see it. Let's give it a full minute and see.
It's.
Okay. And you're not choking.
No, it's this. No.
It is your VNS.
Yes, I'm like.
All right, stay there. I'm gonna get dressed to go. Okay.
Can they help?
Well, they can call Molly.
Mm-hmm.
And what did they feel like when they would come on?
They were like, I couldn't take it anymore. I was like.
And what did it feel like inside your body?
The body was like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so he went through. So Thursday, when that started happening, I called the neurologist, and they don't have any after hours. They don't take calls after hours. I didn't know that. That just started on February 6th, I think. So the answering machine lady said, well, they don't take calls, but they do take calls from doctors. So I thought, okay, we'll go to the ER. The ER doctor can call the doctor, and I don't know what I thought they would do. I thought they would call the doctor and we would get set up to go to the other town an hour away from us, and they could go because they have a tablet with VNS to adjust it. And I thought, oh, they'll get a hold of a doctor over there. We'll go over to Bedford and they'll turn it off. And his old first VNS would malfunction, not with this bad coughing, but just with stimulation. And then after that got fixed, what we would have to do is just go in and they'd turn it all the way off and then turn it back on. And then that one would work fine. So, I know this is confusing. I'll probably make another video, but this is our debrief. Mm-hmm. We're back feeling better. So okay, back to the story. So went to the ER. Then they couldn't get a hold of anybody. They couldn't get a hold of anybody at the VNS place. So we left there. We taped the magnet on because that helps it stop. That's supposed to stop it. So we taped the magnet on. Came home, and then that night.
You called one of the reps on.
The next day I got up to call.
The rep?
On Friday. No, on Friday I called the neurologist again. And then I heard on their machine they're closing at noon. So I called it at 8:30, and then at 10:30 I thought, well, I'll call back. So I called back at 10:30 and I said, I haven't been called back, but if I can bring him in there to get this adjusted, I want them to know I live over an hour away. And so then we still didn't hear anything. So then I called the VNS people and I said, what do I do? What can I do? And they said, the closest place is 5 hours away in Portland, Oregon, OHSU. So by that time, it was like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I'd only had 3 hours of sleep the night before. So we decided we would go to bed, get some sleep, get up, leave first thing in the morning. So that's what we did. And my husband stayed up with Pirate AJ Hook and kind of watched the magnet, but it had come untaped at some point during the night. And poor Pirate AJ Hook had sent me texts, and I slept through them because I was so exhausted. I'm looking for your texts. Where are they at? Was it on Facebook or was it on this one?
On this one.
It was. Let me type in your name. So, I know. So starting at 3:30 on Saturday morning, he started sending me texts. The magnet needs retaped on. The magnet needs retaped on. Hi, Mom. Hi, Mom. Hello there, Mom. Hi, Mom. The magnet needs retaped. Hello, Mom. Hello, Mom. Hello there, Mom. Hi, Mom. The magnet needs retaped. The magnet needs retaped. The magnet needs retaped. Hi, Mom. The magnet needs retaped. So from 3:30 in the morning until I woke up shortly after that, 6:15 in the morning, he laid there with that thing going wacko in his chest. And we were asleep. We were so tired. This is what us parents go through. This is why all these other little stresses of the prescriptions and pharmacy and the insurance and all this stuff adds on our plate of stress. Okay, so then we got up Saturday morning and we got ready and we left here at 8 o'clock in the morning. Drove straight to the ER. Well, first we went to Chick-fil-A and we got lost and we drove around a really nice neighborhood because we knew once we got to the hospital, we wouldn't be able to eat anything. So we went to the hospital. We got there a little bit after, probably at 2:30, and then waited. And then we saw the first. They called a neurosurgeon. The neurosurgeon came in. We took the magnet off, and he started severe coughing, bad. And so we got the magnet back on. And in the meantime, he had me call the VNS people, and I did. And it took a few phone calls to get through to a live person. I still don't even know how I got a live person. Every other time I call, I get an answering machine. So then they were like, well, the doctor has to call. And I said, I'm in the ER with the doctor right now. And then he got the phone. He said, this is Dr. whatever his name was. And he goes, and then he talked to him. And then something said, and then he goes, is there a direct number I can call you back? This is ridiculous having to call and do all this, going through all these options. And the guy on the VNS place says, no, this is just the way our system is set up. This is how we do it. And I thought, you know what? They have no idea. None of these doctors have a clue of what we go through in our daily lives. That's my normal everyday do anything through this whole system. They don't live that life. We live that life. Don't we, Pirate AJ?
Yes.
So anyways, so then I go, just turn it off. Just turn it off. He goes, I don't want him to have a seizure. And so I'm like, okay. And then somehow we ended up back in the waiting room and they called a neurologist, a training neurologist. And then he got on the phone with an epileptologist. And then they didn't want to turn it off because they were worried about seizures. And so I told them, I said, turn off all the settings except for the magnet. If he has a seizure, I'll swipe because that's how VNS works. And so he said, okay, we'll do that. And then, he talked to the epileptologist and I told him, yes, that's fine with me. He's in a lot of pain. We got to do something. Pain, coughing, the whole works. And so they did that. And so he was doing really good. And then we were going to get a motel room, but I'd lost my debit card when we went to our fabulous resort place we go in Crescent City, California. And I had to get a new one. And I had to mail it to me because I didn't know I was going to be taking a trip to Portland. So I had no debit card of my own. I don't even know if I have a credit card in my purse. We haven't used them in so long. They're probably not even good anymore. So I went in to try to rent a motel, and they said, no, you can't rent it with your husband. You have to do your own. And I thought, okay. They only had 2 rooms, and I went out, and I was going to do it on booking, but they only had a king bed. And then I thought, I'm going to have to do a whole new thing for my husband, a whole new account. I don't think I can just put his number on my name. And since we'd already gotten lost going to the hospital, and then we got lost another half an hour leaving the hospital. I thought, I can be almost home in the time it's going to take me to find another motel, get there, do the credit card thing on my phone. I've already had hardly any sleep, only 3 hours the night before, and this is at 10:30 at night, 11 o'clock at night. So we got on the freeway, and then as we're coming home, he felt a stim.
Yeah.
And started a small cough. And I thought, okay, it won't be so bad. We'll get through until we get to the neurologist on Monday. So he did okay Saturday. No, Sunday.
Yeah.
Which day was that? Sunday. He did okay Sunday. And he did okay Monday with the small things. And so I called the neurologist Monday morning, and I said, everything that happened, I want to get him in. And, okay, blah, blah. And so, because he was doing okay. And then it started doing that again.
Yeah.
At about, 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
So I called over to the neurologist. Maybe it was 3 o'clock. I called over to the neurologist, and I said, he needs to get in and get this thing reset or turned off. I think I said turned off. And they said, well, she's not here today. I was like, oh, my God, she's not even there. So it must have been earlier in the day. In any case, so we thought, okay, fine. He started getting worse, and we thought, what are we going to do? I'm just going to have to go back to Portland. They're just going to have to turn it off. And so we called over to the neurologist called us, and we told her we're just going to go to Portland because she told us she had a 10:30 appointment for this morning. And he was coughing so bad, I'll put in some more of the coughing fits. And I told her, I said, I think we're just going to go to Portland and have it turned off, and then we'll come to your place in the morning at 10:30. We're just going to spend all night in Portland, and then drive back and drive over there, do whatever she had to do, and then come home. That was the plan.
But she gave you her number.
Yeah, and then I got off the phone, and we talked about it. Oh, no. So then we got in the car, and we drove. We packed the car. We were on our way to Portland. And his coughing fit had calmed down. And by the time we got from our house to where the freeway is, he hadn't coughed much at all. So I said, well, maybe it's slowing down. Let's try to make it just through the night, go to the doctor's at 10:30. Because by the time we drive to Portland and sit in the waiting room all night, he's probably not going to be seen till 3 in the morning anyways. And not that much longer until 10:30. So we turned around, we got something for dinner. Then we went to the store, and then he started having a severe coughing fit in the store. Well, I think you're still on the same cycle.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm getting a little bit of this for Molly.
Was he what she said? Maybe.
Yeah. And we might just have to turn this off until we can get it replaced.
What?
We might just turn it off until we can get it. Yeah, you just go ahead and keep coughing.
How long will it take to get replaced initially?
Well,
What are you saying about the replacement? It was doing that mean coffee?
I just don't know. I just can't. I just think that maybe that might be what needs to happen.
What would you say?
I would say, well, I'd look at what's going on, and I'd say you probably need a replacement.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Because something's...
Shut it completely off and replace it right away.
Yeah, you're right. Ernie is telling me it's okay, yeah?
Okay. 14, 15, 16,
You want to tell me we
17.
need to get it done sooner?
Yes. It's 4 minutes.
There's that mean cough. It's soon.
Just go ahead and do your cough.
I'm like, yeah. There we go. It's soon.
Okay, don't try to talk. You just get through this.
Okay.
then I brought him out, and then I was thinking, maybe we should go to Portland. And then it calmed down after a while. We came home, but he had a hard night. We stayed up all night, and I timed them last night as best I could. I did get a little bit of sleep. And here we are. So it was really tragic, and all of that to see how Pirate AJ Hook is feeling now.
Yeah.
How are you feeling, Pirate AJ Hook?
Good.
Yeah? How's the throat feeling?
Still there.
Okay, what about the stinging?
Still there.
Okay.
Yeah.
And stimulations?
Still there.
You think you can still feel the stimulations?
Yes.
Are you feeling them like you felt them when you were coughing?
Yes.
How come they're not making you cough now? You don't know?
No.
But you still feel it?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
What does it feel like?
It feels like I can still feel it. It's like...
And did you feel it before Thursday?
Yes, I was
like this?
Yes.
Okay, but what about when we went to the coast last time?
No.
Did you feel it there?
No, I was happy. I was a clown. I was just being like...
Okay, so this started on Thursday.
Yes, I was like...
But you felt good every time we went to the coast?
Yes.
You didn't have that feeling?
No.
Okay, so that's where we're at. And, we got some methylprednisone.
Yeah.
Because they thought that will bring the irritation down, from this few days of coughing. Mm-hmm. And he's going to start that in the morning. So we wanted to give a before.
Yeah.
And see how quick that methylprednisone works.
Mm-hmm.
And we're all pretty tired.
Yeah.
I think we're going to sleep good tonight.
Yeah.
And do you want to say anything to your fans?
If you have any questions, be sure to ask us.
Yeah. That'll good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because you know a lot about it, huh?
Yeah, I know a lot about it.
Because you've had it in your body.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Since 2018?
Right.
Yeah. The first one.
Mm-hmm.
Ahoy, Medios. We'll see you next trip.
See you next trip.
Want to try it again? Ahoy, Medios. We'll see you
next trip.
Next trip. All right. Ahoy. Mm-hmm. We'll see you later. We're glad to be back. I was gone for a few days because this whole thing has been chaos. Okay.